Hey YouTube, I'm going to talk about tongue piercings today because I know a few people who are thinking about getting it done but they don't know the consequences and recovery time and all that. So if you're thinking of getting your tongue pierced, or you're about to, or you just want more information, you're in the right place. So before you get your tongue pierced, you really need to think about your school, your workplace, or your community centre or whatever, if they allow piercings, and if they say no, then big deal. And again, if you're under 16, I know in some countries it's higher or lower with the ages, but here in Australia it's 16, and piercings, just general piercings, you're allowed to get if you're 16 or over. So if you're under 16, check with your parents, because they have to go along with you. And if you get it done secretly, fake IDs, all that kind of stuff, then they'll want you to take it out. And after you get it done, playing with it and moving it is a bit painful. So you won't want to take it out. Again, if you go to school and they say, take it out, we don't allow it here, then you're in strife, because it hurts. It really does hurt. When you're there, ask them how much it is, because the pricing is from about $30 anywhere to $80. And mine was $70, but sometimes they come with extra jewelry, or gift vouchers or whatever, and mine didn't. I just got one bar, but I got to choose it, so that's okay. Yeah, so mine was $70, and I got it done at Pleasure Piercing. They have a store in Geelong, which is where I got mine done. They got it in Corio and Prahran. Yeah, they're pretty good there. They also do check-up days, where they get you to come back and they'll tell you to stop doing this or do this. So yeah, find out the cost, and maybe, go back home and think about it for another day or two before you get it done, because it is something to think about. The pain tolerance when you're getting it done, I worked myself up so bad, and my boyfriend was there just telling me, go do it, and when I did it, I felt it. I don't know what it's called. It was like a numbing stuff on my tongue, like on the actual needle when they put it through. So, and then it rested on my lip, so my lip went numb as well, and I was like, oh, that's a shit experience. It felt cool though. So yeah, my tongue went a little bit numb while they were doing it, which is probably why I couldn't feel it for a few hours afterwards. But that night and the next few days, when you move it and you chew, it really hurts, because you don't realise how much your tongue moves when you chew and you talk and everything like that. So think about what you're doing in the next, probably week after you get it done, because there is no drinking 48 hours after your tongue piercing. So my boyfriend got his done on a Friday night, and it's like, it's like shit, you can't drink the whole weekend. And I got mine done probably on it was a Tuesday on my TAFE lunch break, which was a stupid idea, because I had to go back to TAFE, and I was like, and I felt really stupid. I'm sure I just looked stupid then as well. So once you get it done, it will take a while to heal up. So, my boyfriend's just got his done, and it's still healing. Like, he struggles to eat. He put his food in the blender and, ate it with a spoon. So, try not to play with your piercing. After you get it done, I know it's so tempting. Oh, la-di-da, I just got a tongue piercing, I'm going to play with it like everyone else does. But try not to. Like, seriously, try not to. So, aftercare, they tell you to use yellow Listerine, because it's the antibacterial one. It tastes disgusting, and they will get you to rinse your mouth out with it before they do your tongue piercing. And if you can't handle that, you won't handle a tongue piercing, because you got to rinse it for about 3-4 weeks afterwards. Or at least that's what my place told me to do anyway. And so you can't have certain foods. We got given this big list on stuff that you can't do. So this bit here is for your mouth and tongue piercings. So you have to rinse it 2 to 3 times daily with the Listerine. And after the first week or two, you can reduce it with water and all that. Pain and swelling, you're allowed to take Nurofen. That will take the swelling down, so it's a bit easier to eat and drink and all that. You got to drink boiled or bottled water, because the germs from every, you know, little town's water facilities or whatever are different, and you don't want germs to get through the hole. And cold water is way better than sucking on ice, because if you take away the ice after it's gone, your tongue will start to throb, and that's when you get the sort of heartbeat feeling in your tongue, and that isn't good. You can't smoke 5 hours after your piercing, until 5 hours after your piercing, because it will swell so big. So if you're a really heavy smoker, make time to not smoke 5 hours after your piercing. I don't know, go out and have some milkshakes or something. Avoid drinks that are too sugary, so with too much added sugar, and you can't have Slurpees or soft drinks. Nothing with high amounts of sugar, so I don't know, if you got like lots of sugar in your coffee, sort of cut it down a little bit. You know, avoid drugs and alcohol for the first 24 to 48 hours, because that will make your tongue swell even more. Other people's body fluids, I know that people get called sluts if they have tongue piercings, so, you know, if you really are a slut, stay away from boys and, you know, shoving your tongue down there, but after the first week or two, you should be fine. Yeah, but really for the sensible people out there, you know, no kissing and all that kind of stuff for about a week. If it causes you to get any body fluid into your mouth, rinse it with that Listerine, the yellow disgusting one, and you should be okay. Foods that have really small pieces, like seeds and corn and all that, avoid fried potato chips as well, the ones in the packet, or the hot chips. And if you do all these things I just told you not to do, excess swelling can occur, and, you know, contact your piercer if it gets too big and too out of control. If you're too scared that your tongue piercing is like too out of control, you can simply undo the tongue bar and take it out if it's way over swelling and the balls are like digging into your tongue. I don't really know how to demonstrate that, but if the ball looks really deep inside your tongue, then take it out, which you can do by twisting both separate ways, the bar separate ways, and then it'll come out and you can go see a piercer and they'll probably re-pierce it for free because they'll think it's their fault. Long-term care, you can change your tongue bar to make it smaller to prevent chipping, and you can also change the bar to a plastic bar, although I find that the amount I play with mine, the plastic bar would snap, so I stick with metal, and it's not affecting my teeth too much, not that I know of anyway. If you swallow any of the small parts, it's okay. The ball, if you swallow it, it's okay, but if you swallow the bar, you need contact your doctor immediately. And it's important to only clean your piercings when you need to. If they're over clean, they'll expect to be over clean all the time. So let them get a little bit dirty, you know, after a meal, and just rinse it out before bed. But if anything serious, like I'm a smoker, and after my 5 hours I had a smoke. It was probably about 6 or 7 hours afterwards. And I was so paranoid that I rinsed it out every single time, and I found it was taking longer to heal because it wasn't making itself immune to any germs. Yeah, so if your piercing is torn from you playing with it, really try to leave it alone. Don't try and, you know, rinse it out heaps, because that will sting a lot. Let it try and heal itself, or go to your piercer and see what they can do for it, because half the time they'll know what to do. And if they don't, they'll probably tell you to take it out and they'll redo it again afterwards. Changing your jewellery is as easy as twisting. And putting it back in is just as easy. So if you don't want to see me change my tongue bar, go away now. But, yeah, if you are staying tuned, then thanks for watching, and I hope that's a lot of information for you. And, yeah, so to change your tongue bar, all you really need to do, if I can get closer, is twist from both ends and then pull it out. I know that I'll pull mine out from the bottom because I twisted the ball on the top. And yeah, I'll put it back in for you. Alright, ready? Sometimes that helps if you dry it with your t-shirt first. Alright. I probably didn't have to do it as slow as I did that, but that's what it looks like without the ball on it and stuff. And then, you know, you twist it back on and it's back to being a normal tongue bar. And there's nothing really much to see once it's out. But you can definitely see when I put it in where the hole is. They will pierce it diagonally, so it doesn't hit like right down there where that bit of skin is. You don't want that to happen because yeah, that will hurt a lot as well. So to put it back in, I put it in from the bottom because I find it easier to twist the ball on from the top. And if not, you can put it in from the top and twist it from the bottom, but I find that a lot harder. So and it's done like that. So that was really quick and easy. I hope all this information was really helpful. And if you've got any questions, leave comments and I'll try and get back to you. If you've got any problems or anything like that, definitely go see your piercer. I'm pretty sure your doctor will just tell you to take it out, so don't go to them. So just go see your piercer if you've got any problems. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!